Hello there, and welcome to Space Engineers. Yes, I'm finally making an episode in a Space Engineers. This is going to be a how-to tutorial. I'm going to show you how to build a warp drive. Yeah, it's a great idea I've had on how to build a warp drive for your ship because meteor shower inbound. That's not good. But anyways, I've had some ideas on how to get your ship to accelerate faster because let's face it, the only way you can do that is with a lot of engines in your backbone. But let's say you don't need 1,000 large thrusters to do so. Well, this is the idea that I had. So I'm going to walk you through how to build a warp drive ship, and as well I'm going to show you how to build a kamikaze warp drive ship, which is going to be very epic. So let me just get back to my main, there we go. So what you'll need is your building blocks, small thruster, a warhead, small reactor, gravity generator, artificial mass, and a flight seat. That is all you'll need for this tutorial. Now begin with a large ship. Let's do so. Then put one block up here and go 4 blocks that way and 4 blocks to the right. Alright. Now it's a quite simple design. You can go any shape you want, and so this is a basic idea that I've had. It's really quite basic, so you can go any which way you want, but I am a more simplified person, so I'm going into this style. Oh crap, that was not my intention, but anyways, let's go. There we go. Is that alright? Need one more. There we go. Let me just take all this off. There we go. Right now, basically what you do is, not what I wanted to do, but okay. Make a column of 3, here, here, and you can delete this. One space away from each other. There we go. And there we go. That's all you have to do. Then what you do is place your gravity generators uh, on this side so that it faces to the back of your ship. Now, once that is complete, put on the artificial masses. You might want to build some extra spaces back depending on how much artificial masses you want to place. I'm just going to place a few. Let's do it like this. There we go. Now, before you put on reactors, what you should do is set up a flight seat and get your settings right first. Get all of the artificial masses and group them together. I'm putting it under mass and gravity generators under grav because it's easy to remember then. Alright, save. Now all that I do is take these two and block them together to form warp drive. Drive and put them in the off position. There we go. Warp drive is offline. Gravity generators offline. There we go. So the moment I toggle this online, then it will be complete. Alright, now, there we go. Now all what you have to do, actually I made this one too wide. Let's delete this, as well as that. There we go. Now what you do is put on your, not your warheads, small reactors. There we go. On this side of the ship and as well on the other side. As so. Then, oh, there's one thing I did forget. Put on, also get some gyroscopes because you'll definitely need those. I almost forgot about that. Right. Now this is basically your warp drive. The gravity generators are so that all the gravity pushed backwards and artificial mass makes your ship push forward quite rapidly. The gyroscopes are to handle quite quickly and reactors just to cope with all the force. Now the next phase is actually quite simple. You build your ship as you normally would. Let me just get all this up and running. Right, that's how you do it. Now all you do is get all this up and running and build your ship the way it should be. How did I think? Okay. Yes, that's right. Now, build your ship the way you want it. Once again, this is by far not the prettiest ship that there is or will be. This is just a basic representation of what the ship should look like. What the ship should look like, how it should be built, etc, etc, and etc. So, let's get those engines up and running. 4. 1, 2, 3. You can put on more engines. Actually, let me put on 5. No, for the purposes of this mission, I'm going to just show you how awesome the warp drive is and put on 3. And basically, you do your normal how to be your shield and how to get your engine. All of this is the normal way. And actually, the warp drive is quite as elegant and simple design if you go and look at it. There we go. And let's get this like that. Now, also what you should do is, and this is definitely a must, you should get a lot of forward or reverse thrust, because if you come out of warp drive, then you'll need enough thrust to take care of the speed that you're going, because let me tell you, if you don't do it, you're going to regret it quite quickly. So I advise you to do that as quickly as possible. Alright, let's get that there. There. If this is the tedious work, I'm definitely going to skip through it, but this is actually a quite important part of the setup, so I'll definitely leave this part in. Here we go. Now this is basically your, oh wait, I almost forgot. Let's just delete that and build that in there instead. Alright, let's get these engines online. Come on, there we go. 2, 2. So as you can see, it's not a lot of thrusters that I put on. Granted, the forward end is quite extensive, but that's the only part that is. So it'll just show you how amazing these thrusters actually are. And if I can just get the right angle for these stupid things. There you go, come on. Oh well. Let me just put up a seat. This is actually just to show you how to build it. So let me, there we go. Now, let's put on the view, unpark it, and let's go forward. What is, okay, this is weird. Let me just see what is the problem. Oh, okay, yeah, granted that you see the mass, that's how massive the ship, how heavy the ship is. So let me get the warp drive up and running for you guys. Thrusters, groups, grab, mass, warp drive, there we go. Warp on and off, alright. This is how fast it's going with me full thruster burn forward, 1.2 meters in about a couple of seconds. Now, oh crap, okay, the artificial mass, oh well, this isn't good. Alright, that was because of the proximity to that gravity generator. So that this won't work anymore. But luckily I have a working prototype over here. Same design, exactly the same design that I put just a little bit prettier and in blue. So let's get it on. Come on. There we go. Now this one, as you can see, not that fast, and it's a bit quite heavy, 799,000 megatons or kilograms or whatever that's weighing. Now putting on the warp drive and instantly doing 105.3 meters a second. Instantly. I mean, look at that. I'm already 600 meters away and toggle off. Now just the thrust is necessary to brake. Alright, I made some copies of that ship, so let me show you how to build a warhead ship. Let's get this off. Come on. There we go. Now basically just put one under here and put it on the front as well. The problem is if you just put it on the front, then it will just damage the front of the ship and just make a little dent. Now, oh, there's the meteor. Right. Let's see what this baby does to... The light armor doesn't really matter at this point because we know what kind of damage light armor does. So, what you need to do to damage light armor. So let's see a real challenge. What it does to heavy armor. So let's put this drive online and kaboom. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, where am I? Oh, the dampener on. That thing is, oh, there it is. As you can see, it's literally blown a hole straight beneath it. So that is pretty impressive. It's flung it all the way over there because with the momentum, it shifted the entire thing over there. So, let's get this. Looks like the meteor did some damage to this, so let me build another one. A large ship. Get it a little higher. There we go. And a second layer. There we go. So this is a double layered heavy armored ship. Now I'm going to do the same as what I did with the previous ship. I'm going to warhead it up. And let's see what kind of damage a warp drive warhead ship does. I'll come up with a name in the description, a better name, but for now I'm calling it the warp drive warhead. Come on, there we go. Right. Let's see. The thrust. The thrust is the only problem. I don't have that much thrust, and for a mass this large. Alright, let's get it on. Whoa. Alright, it shot straight through a double layered heavy armored. Oh. But yeah, that's how quick the ship really is. And if it can stop anytime today, that would be fantastic. So, I'm going to cut out and I'll show you guys how to build a warhead ship, warp drive warhead. So, see you now. That's beautiful actually. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you now know how to build a dampeners online. You know how to build a warp drive ship. If you still have any questions, please comment in the below in the comments. It is quite tricky sometimes to get the hang of it, but once you have the hang of it, it's quite simple actually. Now, these ships are really easy to build. Like I said, you can build them any design you want. This is just a example of how to build a warp drive ship. Now, you don't have to do it for warheads. I just think of it as a multiplayer. It's a great weapon, especially if you don't want to mess searching for resources to build weapons like missiles and stuff like that. You can just build one of these ships and ram your enemies. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you like this video. And stay tuned for more space engineers and all my other content stuff yet to come. So thank you guys so much, take care and goodbye.